About 15 or 20 minutes or so ago, I completely deleted my TikTok account and deleted the TikTok app, and I've also deleted my Instagram account and the Instagram app. Officially, I'm completely done with both of those apps, and I know that you're probably thinking, oh, it's probably because it's your mental health. You know, those apps have short form content, it's a bit brain rot on there, a bit of waste of time, you know. It goes so much deeper than that. This video is going to be completely raw, unfiltered, unscripted. I'm just speaking straight from the heart, straight from my experiences, and just following where my intuition is leading me. And something within me just told me to go make a video on this, because there are a few interesting lessons to be learnt here from my experience. And I've only had Instagram and TikTok for 3 months, from October 5th, 2025, which is pretty late for someone my age, and I've deleted it about 20 minutes ago. This is the 23rd, I believe, of January as of recording this video. So I uploaded content first and foremost of just me making talking head videos, you know, giving authentic advice, making it feel real wholesome, and trying to give you a good message, and in a very inspiring way from what felt true within me to make. And I'll be honest, I was really happy with what I was doing at first, and I had this fear that when people from my high school found out that they aren't going to like it, and they're going to see me as some weirdo, some influencer wannabe, when I actually don't want to become an influencer just to become famous online. And I'll get into that a lot more later on in the video. And it was going well at first, and they respected me. They thought it was really nice. I mean, they appreciated my effort trying to improve the content that was produced on these apps, usually, because most of it's brain rot or very fake lifestyles being posted. So yeah, it was good at first, and I wasn't even aware of what was just right around the corner. I only posted for about a month and then completely stopped, because I realised something within me, my mind was just telling me something is wrong here. So after thinking about it, not thinking about it for a while, I immediately took action and just stopped uploading there. It didn't feel right for me. I'm happy with what I'm doing right now, posting on YouTube as I have been for the past 2 and a bit years now, and it's going very well. I'm really happy with all that. And yeah, never regretted that decision up until this point. That was about 2 months ago now. And now here's the tricky part, right? I don't want to say it, but it's the honest, brutal truth. I started to use TikTok and Instagram, both of those apps, as a complete waste of my time. Oh, and this is the part that you've been expecting here, bro. Like, we all have wasted many hours just doom scrolling, procrastinating, wasting so much of our time. But when the first time I doom scrolled on Instagram, my goodness, the algorithms, something about the algorithms are just so potent, are so well at hooking my attention to a very strong degree to reel me in. That's why they're called Instagram Reels, by the way, because they're reeling in my attention to stay on the app longer and longer and longer. And yeah, getting back to the point, I spent 5 hours on the first time doom scrolling on Instagram. As much as I hate to say that is the truth. And before even doing that, I already made an Instagram reel about how I went on a digital detox for 2 weeks, had 0 screen time whatsoever, And then all the way to 5 hours just like that. It felt like I was going against my own morals. And you know, at this point, I was making excuses. I thought I was being productive. My dopamine was completely hijacked. Something else had overtaken my mindset about this and started coping. Started making excuses that this isn't that bad. You know what? I can easily recover from this. Yeah, this continued for another 2 months. And yeah, it's not just about that. I lost a lot of my authenticity. I started posting more YouTube videos and YouTube shorts just to make myself feel like a better person, when as a matter of fact, I should be more self-accepting. I should accept myself and embrace who I authentically am and connect with who I should naturally be, who I am naturally be. And yeah, I deleted both. Oh, and getting into TikTok. So Instagram, complete waste of my time, hooked my attention, made me completely inauthentic and changed who I was authentically. It completely hijacked my soul. So, and then TikTok. Oh, it's a different story with TikTok. I didn't spend anywhere near as much time on TikTok, thankfully, but I do know it is, I'm going to be completely honest and say what's on my mind. I think it's very satanic. I think it has been made with satanic... So, hang on, stop calling me a conspiracy theorist. Just listen to me for a second. I know that you're scratching your head like, whoa, what's going on here? Just please, let me just try and process my thoughts for this, because I genuinely think this is quite important. I believe that TikTok was made with satanic intentions of just not only just wasting my time, but again with Instagram, separating myself from who I authentically am on camera and in real life, instead of portraying me as this big ambitious guy full of goals who's always ready to achieve them. Like, I do feel ambitious, but I was so ambitious but lazy back then on TikTok more specifically. It was just making me lazy. And the weirdest thing about it, the security algorithm. So the algorithm is different from Instagram, which is different from YouTube. And I was getting all these videos from my old mates back at high school and some other people that I knew at high school back then. And I was completely shocked at first. Like, I didn't even search up any of their names. I didn't even search up high school in general. It just knew my age. It knew the exact high school I went to. It knew exactly the town that I was from. And, you know, this is like, who cares, you know? I know what you're thinking, but I know for a fact that this information goes right towards the Chinese Communist Party, the CCP. I watched a documentary about this. I should have been well aware at first that TikTok and Instagram are both fully against me, separating myself from who I naturally, authentically am to someone to be portrayed as the big guy who could fit in and tick all the societal norm boxes of successful and status and all of that. Bro, if you're still listening to this, I genuinely appreciate it, by the way. But yeah, that is why I deleted both of those apps. I genuinely think that you should reconnect with who you authentically are. Authenticity, I just realised this lesson again of just how significant and important it truly is that you must remain who you naturally, authentically am. You must reconnect with your inner child, your intuition, who you authentically am and who you authentically want to become as well in this world. Yeah, so again, I've got to do this digital detox again. I've got to do this dopamine detox again. It's not all about the mind, it's about the soul. It's not all about the mind, it's also about the soul. That is what I've realised up until this point. Like, I'm just realising this now as I'm just speaking straight from the heart right now. It's not just about your mind, it's about your soul. Damn. It's a lot deeper than you think when I'm reflecting on this, but I wonder what you think. Just tell me what you think. If you think I'm crazy and like, you're free to think whatever you want. You're a free thinker. You deserve to live the life that you want. If you choose to have these apps, it's completely okay. I know a lot of people I respect who are posting a lot of valuable content and spreading powerful messages on those platforms. Good on them. I'm genuinely all for them completely. That's the way that those platforms should be used. But from my experience, it changed my mind. It affected my soul in a way. It almost like stole my soul in some degree, because I wasn't authentically who I am. But yeah, that's the rant. That's just this conversation of what I've been experiencing. Please play. I do genuinely appreciate it if you do listen straight towards the end of this one, because it's pretty deep. It's straight from my heart, straight from my experiences, and please don't go through any of the mistakes that I've been. But I'm happy now that I've got this off my chest. I've got that weight off my shoulders. Feeling extra loose right now, and won't be ever looking back on this moment. But I'll give you an update just in case this happens. But yeah, this rant has been enjoyable. Thank you very much. Wish you all the best. Stay consistent. Keep at the hard work. Life is a war. We are 100% determined to make the most of our lives. I'm still ambitious. I still want to achieve all of my dreams and goals and hopes and ambitions and all of that stuff. Don't get me wrong. But I was doing it in complete wrong perspective, direction, and intentions. You'll understand. You'll understand when you lose who you authentically am. That's one of the worst things that can happen. That might be one of the things I might talk more about. But anyways, I'm yapping on for way too much. I can easily continue this for another hour. Thank you so much for watching this. Peace out. Have a good one. I love this outro.